Hey, howdy, hey, how is everybody doing? And welcome to Disney Daily. We are going to be watching Toy Story 2 tonight. Per request, one of our members in the community, Bumblebee. Everybody wish Bumblebee a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Bumblebee. Their birthday was a couple weeks ago, but we weren't able to set it up. I actually got sick. So it is a postponed birthday party celebration, but here we are. Hi, Erin. How are you, Erin? I'm going to put in the Discord that we're live now. Erin, anything new? I'm good. How are you? I'm good. I'm excited for Halloween. I went into Spirit Halloween the other day, and it truly felt like the season is upon us. I'm so excited. And I wore this like spooky shirt the other day to like a little coffee shop that I like. And the guy was like, "Oh, we're already in the Halloween spirit." And I was like, "Hello, of course." I was like, "But also I'm always in the Halloween spirit." So that's okay. He doesn't know me outside of the coffee shop, but I'm like, "Oh, I'm always wearing this stuff." I tried actually a really, really cute Halloween. Well, it's a Halloween themed coffee shop. And they basically switch out their lattes all the time. They have all these themed drinks. They do like the latte art on the top with like it looks like cinnamon powder. They like will put like a raven. It is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. And I just feel like how often do you really see, coffee shops and even small coffee shops taking the time to really do that? So hello, everybody. Wish I knew you as Bumblebee in the Discord, but Bubble, what would you like us to call you? Happy birthday, everybody. Wish Bubble a happy birthday, a belated birthday. But here we are. We are here to celebrate and watch Toy Story 2, which excellent choice, by the way, because that is my favorite. When people ask me what my favorite movie is, in terms of Disney and Pixar, when they're put together, I typically will say Toy Story 2 it's up there for me. I love Woody's one of my all-time favorite characters, but I like Toy Story 2 specifically because of the addition of all the amazing new characters that we get that truly pull at our heartstring. And I love me some Al's Toy Barn, like Stinky Pete, like hello. So yeah, I'm excited. I love this movie. I could watch this movie over and over again. Hi, BV. Welcome. Hi, Saul. Welcome. All right. Yeah, get yourself all set up. I have my Disney Plus pulled up, but I don't have the movie pulled up yet. So I'm going to do that. So if you haven't done that yet, get it all set up. If anybody has anything new, different they want to tell us about, please. By the way, guys, I passed my first of 3 tests. So that's exciting. So slowly chipping away at this thing, and then hopefully I will have more time on my hands. But yeah, does anybody else have anything new they want to share? Anything going on? Any vacations coming up? Hi, Jimmy. Saul, I feel like I haven't seen you in so long. I hope you're doing well. One down, BV. I'm telling you, I have been an anxious little ball I took it September 3rd and I just got my results last Friday. So yeah, it was a long time to wait for a result. Thanks, Erin. Okay. And let me get the stopwatch also all figured out. Is anybody going to any of the Halloween or has gone to any of the Halloween mazes or anything like that at any of the theme parks? If you have, please give me your 2 cents, because I go to Halloween Horror Nights every year at Universal. However, my best friend moved at the beginning of August, and I don't think I'm going to go because it's been our thing since we were 20 years old, something like that. And this would be the first year kind of without her. So I might not go, but there's an argument out there to be made that I should go and I shouldn't miss it. But any ideas for the first Halloween watch party? I am leaning towards doing, because we just kind of did Hocus Pocus. So I'm leaning towards doing Halloween Town or Nightmare. And then I want to do like a little carving, like us carve pumpkins while we're watching it. So that's my idea. Hello, Skywalker. Hello there. Welcome in. Yeah, it's been too long without seeing you. Yeah, I know. Where have you been? Busy? Life, right? I posted some Easter eggs. Some Easter eggs about what? My niece, nephew, sister, and brother-in-law went Thursday night to horror night at Universal. What did they say? Did they say they liked it? Would you watch Corpse Bride for a Halloween party? Absolutely. I definitely would. I don't think it's on Disney Plus, right? But I'm not opposed to watching it. I love Corpse Bride. Yeah, pretty much always felt sad when I missed other watch parties. I know, and that's the thing. I'm so sorry, you guys. Life is crazy right now for a lot of different reasons. There's some things going on behind the scenes that, things have been crazy. I'll just say that. But then I'm also like just not picking a consistent day or time to do the watch party. So my apologies, but seems like tonight was kind of like a good random night for all of us to do this. So that's fun. I enjoyed the mazes, but my all-time favorite has to be Poltergeist. Oh, yes. I figured Poltergeist would be good. It was okay. Rides were, and the place was crazy and the lines were long. They said only 2 rides that night were open. Yeah, that's the thing. I have the thing when I go to Halloween Horror Nights, my friend and I, we had our like method of like how we conquered everything, and we would always get everything done. I kid you not, by like 11, 12. And then what we would do is we'd people watch on the main street and just watch the monsters scare everyone. So yeah, it was a really good time. I really like that you like my new puppet, Disney Lady Daily. You know what's so funny is I had to make a puppet for, it sounds kind of like, how is this related? But for my teaching program, we had to make puppets. And basically it was just like a way to kind of relieve stress, because ultimately that was the main idea, was that it was relieving stress because the program was intense. But essentially it was also to help, because we're working with younger kids, just be more engaging when you're telling a story. So it was like you could use your puppet when you went into the classroom, and kids love puppets. So yeah, I loved your puppet. Puppets are great. I can't watch horror movies. If I do, I can't walk around my house at night in the dark for the next week. BV, come on. I feel like, BV, have you ever been to the horror nights or anything like that? Hi, Tiana. Where are you? Hello, I can't speak. How are you? By the way, how was your Disney World trip? Bubble, are you asking me or someone else? Oh, you're a puppeteer. That's so fun. I love that. That's so fun. We're good. How are you, Miss Tiana? I don't like scary movies either. I love scary movies. Yeah, my Disney World trip was good. I went back in January. It was a lot. Definitely bigger than Disneyland here. A lot of walking. But it was good. We had it really planned out. I took a lot of great advice from our very own theme park lifestyle, the mod that's here on our channel. He also runs his own channel. He was wonderful. He gave us great advice. He helped out with like ticket situations, like just a wonderful, wonderful human being. You all pretty much have met theme park, I think before in the chat. But yeah, it was great. It was wonderful. We ate at Be Our Guest, which is the Beauty and the Beast themed restaurant, which is what one of my main goals was. So yeah. Aside from Disney, what's your favorite Halloween horror movie? That's tough. That's a tough one. Like classics, I like Frankenstein. Um, what's considered a classic, I guess? Um, I would have to say The Exorcist. I love The Exorcist. I think that's one of the only, I feel like, scary movies that actually kind of like scared me like a little bit. Um, what else do I really enjoy? I really enjoy the Saw, like the original Saw. That was kind of like one of my favorite films. I remember really liking it. I just really liked Jigsaw too. I thought he was like, so creepy. Um, what else? I have a ton, but like I guess I'm trying to narrow it down to like my favorite. But that's like it's so hard to say because I like them all. Okay, are we ready? Everybody has their movie pulled up, I assume. Yes, I'm going to start rolling mine if you want to start rolling yours. Um, I am going to start this stopwatch that hopefully you all can see. And again, you're welcome to, if you are kind of newish or haven't been here in a while. Uh-oh, there goes the music. I'm in trouble for it. Um, you can hear it in the background. Uh-oh. Okay, anyways. um, if you haven't been here in a while, then basically we watch the movie on our own devices just because I can't really stream it here without getting in trouble. So you're welcome to kind of stream it on one device and then talk in the chat and on the other device that you have. Um, and yeah, oh my gosh, theme park, hi! Leaving CB concert, wanted to say, hey, what's CB? That was who I was talking about, you guys. Theme park. It's like he heard me. He heard me talking about him, and then he rushed into the chat. Okay. Oh my gosh, Bubble, you got to start over. You're too far ahead. You're gonna finish way before us. To infinity and beyond. I'm gonna see if I can make. One moment. I'm not gonna tell you guys what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Oh, I need new glasses. You guys know when it's time? Like you're like, all right, it's time to go get my eyes checked again. That's where we're at right now. But I don't want to let go of these glasses. They're so cute. I guess I could always just switch out the lenses, right? I'm new to the glasses thing, the glasses community. It's a new thing for me. But am I blind as a bat? Absolutely. I need new glasses too. Like these are all, I don't know. I think they've just it doesn't even do anything for me anymore. Maybe I'll just leave them off. I need new glasses too. Yeah, it's like I'm so overdue. Okay. Let's see if I can put. Is there anybody question mark in the chat that has never seen Toy Story 2? Just curious. And don't be embarrassed if you've never seen it before. Okay, I just put it in the chat. A little survey, Although I can't see it. I just logged out of the page, so I'm like, I can't even see it now. Okay, there we go. Jesse is winning at 50%. I tried to do new characters, not like the ones we already had met in the first film. So don't take it personally that Woody or Buzz is not in that little survey. Oh my gosh, I'm so ready for Toy Story 5. I'm so glad you said that. I actually think it's going to be really, really good. Who else thinks it's going to be good? Who in the chat thinks it's going to be good, and who in the chat thinks they should have stopped? Like, oh, I couldn't fit Wheezy in there. Sorry. It only gave me 4 options. I'll have to do another round. And if you haven't already, please give a little thumbs up to this video. I don't know. What's what I'm always told to say, and I don't really know if it does much, but I have so much love for Bullseye. So do I. Bullseye's so cute. Mary Walker. I'm mid. Toy Story never fails. I love them all. I do too. I really don't think they're gonna miss with Toy Story 5. The fact that they're looping in the technology angle, like it's gonna be so good. Hi Nicholas, how are you? Buster the dog is my favorite, and the aliens from Toy Story 1. Are the aliens in 1? I thought they now I'm like blanking. Like I've never watched this before, and I have watched this 1,000 times. You're right, the alien is in number 1. I should have kept them out of the poll. Oh well. I cried during Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 4. I did too. I think Toy Story 4 got me a little bit more than 3. I'm not going to lie. Does anybody know the chat? I guess I just haven't seen it in a long time, or maybe it finally updated. There's like little crowns next to people's names, and then it'll say like number 3, number 2, or something like that. Does anybody know what that means? No idea what it means. I just noticed it. I feel like Pixar always gives. Yeah, I know that they're in every film. I'm talking about their introduction. I thought it was in the second one, but it's in the first. I do remember because they go into the whole claw scene. I remember that. Yes, yes, yes. Yada yada. Um, I feel like Pixar always gives it their all when it comes to the Toy Story movies. I do too. A lot of people didn't like 4, but honestly, I think for kind of silly reasons. I'm not gonna lie. I really liked 4. And you can always hear my like I go into it a little bit um in one of my videos, and also we just did a discussion with 2 of my like other friends on YouTube. We did a whole discussion on Toy Story 5. Um but I like Toy Story 4. I think actually it was the perfect way to send off Woody because I feel like Woody was such a selfless character, and I think like it was nice to see him finally do something for himself because he never does anything for himself. And I think that's a really powerful lesson to people to like stop doing everything for everyone else. Like there comes a point when you have to take care of yourself and do what's right for you as well. Um, and that's not to say like don't look out for everyone around you. Like obviously do that. But like there does come a point when you need to be selfish and do the thing that makes you feel good. And I feel like that's what the lesson in Toy Story 4 was. And guess what? Life will keep going. And, all the toys, like, they're never going to forget each other. They were all still going to be friends at the end of the day. Like, I don't know. And it really touched my heart. Like, the fact that they had to split up, like, that really rocked me. But I was, like, happy with the ending. I don't know. There was a Toy Story musical. Oh, I did not know that. Feature that ranks viewers based on their engagement in a live stream. Feature that ranks viewers based on their engagement in a live stream. That's so interesting. That's how you know it's been a while for me. I had no idea what the little crown and the number meant. Thanks, BB. I feel like with 4, we got an explanation on what happened to Bo. Yes, we did, finally. If you also watch, there's a short called Lamp Life on Disney Plus. I also have a video on my channel if you don't wanna look into Disney Plus. I have the whole breakdown, but it shows exactly what happened the moment that she was, like, given away. Essentially, it fills in the gap a little bit more. Thanks, BV. BV's coming in clutch with the explanation. Thank you. I appreciate that. Woody has come a long way since the first film. Yes, that's my whole point is Woody has come a really long way since the first film. Like, think about his evolution as a character, you know? He's, like, very selfish, and then he, like, finds the selflessness, but then he kinda comes back to being a little selfish at the end, and, like, not in a bad way. Like, he finally is, like, selfish in a good way by, like, Toy Story 4, if that makes sense. I hope in Toy Story 5 they get to reunite with the other toys that Andy owned. I hope so too. That'd be kind of fun. Like, you bring Lenny. Is it Lenny or Larry? The little binoculars. You bring him back. Um, who else did they give away towards the end? Like the army guys. Kind of like the OG toys in Andy's room. That little robot character. That'd be fun to bring back all of those. I don't know how they would do that or how if it would even make sense, but 4 was the only Toy Story film that made me shed a tear. Oh, really? Yeah, it's good. I mean, it made me cry really hard. Andy would kill it working at Sunnyside. You have a point there. When you realize Sid was in Toy Story 3. Yes. That's one of my top videos on my channel. Sid. Sid is only there for like 3 seconds and then gone. RC. Yes, I want to see RC come back. I don't know why they make this sequence so creepy. When he drops Woody into the cards. Hi, Woody. Didn't Sarge stay at Sunnyside? I don't remember. Mr. Spell. Give it up for Mr. Spell. But then put me on the show. Well, I tried squeaking. Oh, yeah, the soldiers did land at Sunnyside. So that would be fun if they brought them all together somehow in 5, like reunite them all, you know, some way. But it might be it might be too much. Not the 25 cents box. Not Wheezy. Andy's mom be tripping. Hello? Giving Wheezy away for 25 cents? Like, be so for real. What a like, don't be so rude. You're kinda right, Jesse was you're Jay, you're cooking with that. Jesse really was kinda sidelined in 4, and I don't like that. But then it's like it's hard, right? Because like, really 4 was kind of supposed to be all about, like, Woody and Bo Peep's, like, reunion, you know? So it's kinda hard. So maybe she'll have more of a presence in 5. Mm. Do you guys remember when you were a kid and you lost a toy, how devastated you were? I don't know if you guys were like me, but I really, like, believed my toys were, like, alive, and maybe it's because of this film, I have no idea, but there's some funny stories about me truly, truly believing that my toys were alive and real, and one time I lost if you guys have seen the Aristocats, I had a Marie doll, and I lost my Marie doll, and I had a complete and utter breakdown. Complete breakdown, just crying, boogers, the weeping, I shut down. I was so sad. And I never saw her again. We went back to the place. We looked everywhere. We asked, nowhere to be found. Oh, I forgot about the little troll doll. I don't know who owned it. That's a great question. Yes, I was devastated losing my toys, and it was because of Toy Story. It made me more sentimental with my toys. I know, I'm like, it has to have been Toy Story, right? That made me think like, oh my gosh, my toys, like they're alive. They're gonna be so disappointed. I don't know. In that scene where they were looking for Woody's. Yeah, I don't know who owns the troll. Who owns the troll? I feel like the troll seems like more of a Molly toy, but who knows? There's like a lot of crossover, right? Because Bo Peep be hanging out in Andy's room, and Bo Peep belonged to Molly. So, oh, nice, Bubble. I wanted to do that, but I did not make it into the theater to rewatch it for its 30th. Let's see. Right now, our poll stands. Jesse is winning at 58%. And then coming in second, we have the aliens. And then tied right now is Bullseye and Stinky Pete. Oh, that's cute, Saul. That's very Andy of you. I lazy dry brand. It's just a jumble of lettuce. Hang on a moment. How's Toy Barn? You're gonna make me big box. Box. Hi, John. Welcome in. Let him go. I like her. I just remember Jesse's line. I'm sure his precious Andy is dying to play with a one-armed cowboy doll. So one of the best lines in here. There's a lot of good lines in here, but that's one of my faves. What's the other one? If the boot fits, say that again. If the boot fits. Okay, cowboy. Thanks, Saul. Dinosaur overboard. That one's good too. You wanna make as much as I love Jesse, I will always be my favorite for the edginess and the development of Woody and Buzz's dynamic. Love too for the comedy. Yes, I agree, Jay. Why the prodigy's son has returned. We hear it's going down. Everyone knows your name, Woody. Arguably one of the coolest parts right now, the reveal of Woody's Roundup. Like, hello? So good. Like all the little memorabilia. Love it. But Woody's so happy. Like he's so taken aback. He's like, wait, people like me. And I'm like, yes, Woody, we love you. Like you're not bottom of the barrel, my dude. Like there's Jessie the Outland cowgirl. Bullseye, he's Woody's horse. He's a smart one. And no fox but Jack. So of course it's time for Sheriff Woody. He's the very best. He's the rootinest, tootinest cowboy in the Wild Wild West. Woody's Roundup. You know what, Maury? Is it Maury Skywalker? I might be saying that wrong. Sorry if I said it wrong. I'm gonna call you Mr. Skywalker. Mr. Skywalker. In regards to the toys being alive, so there is a theory on why they don't come to life. The ones that apparently come to life in the toy store, because there are some that do, it's because they have actually been loved by a child before. And the whole argument is like it activates something inside of the toy to make them more human-like. And the ones that don't, it's because they've never interacted with like a child before. So like the idea is some of those toys have been like returned, like right, they were like bought and then returned, but they had already been in the possession of like a child possibly. So that's like the thing. Is that true? I don't know, but it's a theory. You had to rate the villains from Toy Story to Toy Story 4 least to greatest. You had to rate the villains. I don't know. That's hard. That's a hard one. I think the least villainy of them all is Gabby Gabby because she's not a true villain. I think she was just misunderstood. Um, so I think she's not really a villain, so that would hence put her last. And then I think it would go, I don't know, who's the most diabolical? Maybe it would go Stinky Pete, Lotso, and then the top one would be Sid. I mean, Sid tried to blow them up, you know? Granted, Lotso's was pretty bad too, but I feel like Sid always like his little cackle and his little skull shirt is forever like imprinted on my mind. I wonder where Bullseye was before he ended up there. Yeah, I wonder what Bullseye's little backstory would be. Maybe he's never truly been owned by anyone. So, wow, cool theory. I don't know. I not my theory. But I've heard that's the reason why some of the toys aren't alive. Hi, I'm tour guide Barbie. That's funny. Do you think it'll explain Buzz's delusional arc? I know. Buzz's delusional thing is kind of interesting, right? Because they kind of almost go back to it in the fourth, or like not delusional per se, but I feel like he's kind of like, I don't know. Let's be honest, Buzz is not the smartest character. He never really was the smartest character, but he gets a little bit, I feel like a little spacey. No pun intended. I feel like he gets a little spacey in 4, like too spacey, where we're like, okay, Buzz, come on, you know, put 2 and 2 together here, my friend. Oh, so cool. Zurg, I don't really consider Zurg a villain either. I think Zurg is like, I don't know. He's not really a villain in my eyes. Big Baby. I don't think Big Baby's a villain either. Big Baby's kind of the one that gets roped into Lotso's like scheme. He's like not really a bad guy. Best villain for me is Sid. I think Sid's mine. He forever will be just, I don't know, something about Sid creeps me out. Who's the best sidekick? From Toy Story or from any Disney film? Ooh, out of all of them? Oh, I don't know. That's a hard one. If you're in it. Did this, Andy, break you? He really loves you. And I'm not going to museum. Okay, arguably the most satisfying scene in this movie. You guys know what I'm going to say. When the little old man comes to like fix Woody up. Something about that scene is super therapeutic. I wish that scene was longer than it is. Can we talk about that? Love that scene. Uh-oh. There goes the arm. Hello. And this little guy, the guy that cleans up Woody and makes him brand new, he is in, which most of you I'm sure know, he is in the short Jerry's Game that used to play before A Bug's Life, the VHS, which I had. Yeah, fun little fact. And if you haven't seen Jerry's Game, please do yourself a favor after this and go on Disney Plus and watch the short Jerry's Game because it's super funny. There's Jesse's line. Hold on, I gotta go back and hear it one more time. I gotta hear it one more time. I'm going back. I was talking. Let him go. I'm sure his precious Andy is dying to play with a one-armed cowboy doll. This world out there for a toy. Jesse is the best. I think so too. No. I had to bring that up. No, he didn't. And we will not rest until he's safe in Andy's room. The Cheetos all over the floor. You know, it would be kind of cool to see Bullseye. I know Disney probably won't do it, but it would be cool to see Bullseye do like a character, like a meet and greet situation in Disneyland somehow. Now, how do you construct that so it doesn't look creepy? I don't know, but that'd be fun. So cute. Frontierland does, BB. You know what's crazy, BB? So back in the day, I used to work at Disneyland. That's a story for another time. But I used to work there, and I used to work with characters. And at Disneyland, BB, you're from California, so you know what I'm talking about. Disneyland, there used to be where Galaxy's Edge is, there used to be a big old, it was a barbecue spot. I don't know if you remember it. And it was like supposed to be kind of like inside this big tent, and it was like a bunch of like country, like a country kind of band feel. It was barbecue food, and the toys would come out there because that was like Woody, Jesse would come out there. That was kind of their meet and greet section. And when we would have like special events, like after hour events or whatever, um, mostly after hour events, we would have like the really, really rare characters there. Like they would meet there, and then like only like certain people would go there because they didn't know that they were there. It's very interesting because we had like Esmeralda, Frollo, Hercules, Jane, Tarzan, like very rare characters, and they used to put them sometimes out there for special events, but they got rid of that whole little area. So, yeah. And I feel like the Disneyland Frontierland is so small. Like you blink, honestly, you blink and it's over. Um, it's sad. They should find a way to like extend it a little bit or put some more in it. A Stinky Pete meet and greet would be awesome. Now, question, do we make it stinky? That's the question. In a Stinky Pete meet and greet, I mean, you would have to have a little stink, right? Who would you say is a rare Toy Story character to meet? Um, Frollo was really rare. Frollo you never saw. So I would say Frollo was one of the ones. Tarzan was pretty rare, like, because it was like Tarzan and like the loincloth. So, like, pretty rare. I kind of am even like, I think it's strange Disney even like, I don't know, had him out there in all honesty. Um, I'm trying to think who else we had out there that was like super, super rare. I mean, for Disney, Esmeralda's rare. Like Disneyland, we hardly have Esmeralda. I've been in Disneyland. I don't even know how many times, and I've never seen Esmeralda walking around. So that was kind of rare. Yeah, I don't. Yzma. I saw Yzma, which was really kind of cool. It was called Villains Night, and they only had it, I think, once at Disneyland, and it was like 2023 or 2022, something like that. And I saw Yzma, and that was like the only time I've ever seen Yzma. It's interesting. Disney World, because I don't remember. I did visit, but I it was like super quick. Was there a designated ferry section? Because we have a designated ferry section in Disneyland. Oh, Horace and Jasper would be fun. That would be a fun meet and greet. There used to be Pixie Hollow, but you guys don't have it anymore? Okay. Yeah, we still have our Pixie Hollow, and it definitely gets like, people visit for sure. There's my guy. He's about to clean. Even the music is so just it's so satisfying, right? I like the cow cart. Fun little trivia fact for you guys. If you didn't know, Woody was actually supposed to be a ventriloquist dummy originally. He was not going to be a cowboy. Fun fact. This makes me miss what was the store called? Toys R Us. That's that was my store, you guys. I loved me a Toys R Us run. Hello. And sometimes like my dad would be like, "Oh, we'll go." And like you can find it like believe it or not, there were toys like under $10 and things like that. So he'd be like, "Okay, we're going to go." But you have to find like a toy under $10 or something and it was like always so fun. Yeah, I think they decided not to do the ventriloquist dummy because a little creepy, and B, I think it was also like he was already kind of a hard character to like because Woody is kind of controversial in the first one. I love him and I understand like where he was coming from, but I think like he was already kind of like they knew how they were going to make him be perceived. So I think it came off a little softer, him being like a little lovable, like cowboy doll, if that makes sense. Yes, my favorite store as a kid. Mine too. See, it's everybody's childhood store, except for there's a whole generation of kids that have no idea what it is. So sad. There's my little Bugs Life Easter egg. I love that. Do you guys see it? The bugs on the wall. So fun. Sorry, guys. I look away from my phone for literally how long have we been watching the movie? I got blown up by all sorts of different people. One time I won One time I won my high school's spelling bee, and my dad took me to Toys R Us so I can pick out a new toy, and I got a Batman action figure, and he surprised me with a new ball. Oh, that's so sweet. Hello, can you go? Por favor. I love the bloopers in this film at the very end. You guys know what I'm talking about? I wish they would do more little, like, silly bloopers. Man, back when there was extra effort put into films, am I right? You've got the wrong buzz. Yeah, people thought it was weird and funny having I mean, it is weird for sure, but I always really liked it. I thought they were super funny. They did it with A Bug's Life too. I missed it. I feel like they're the only 2 films, right? A Bug's Life and Toy Story that had the bloopers. I can't think I'm like, Finding Nemo would have been a fun one to have, like, bloopers, but I don't think there are any bloopers. They did it with Lion King too. Did they? Are there bloopers at the end of Lion King? I don't remember. Monsters Inc. too? You're right. I do remember the Monsters Inc. one, but I don't remember Lion King. I have to look at that after. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're gonna cry. Are we ready? Are we all mentally prepared for this scene? Because I don't think I am. I'm not gonna be okay. I'm not gonna be okay. Ugh. Ah, I'm already gonna cry. She was my whole world. When someone me Everything was beautiful. Every hour we spent together lives within my heart. And when she was sad, I was there to dry her tears. And when she was happy, so sad. When she loved me. Oh my gosh. Just she and I together, like it was meant to be. And when she was lonely, she loved me. So the years went on, I stayed the same, but she began to drift away. I was left alone. When she said, love you, lonely and forgotten, never thought she'd look my way, just like she used to do when she loved me. No, it wasn't Jodie Benson. It was, isn't it Sarah McLachlan or something? Yeah, I was right. Sarah McLachlan. Ha ha ha. Jesse, Emily, or Andy, but they forget you. Never thought she'd look my way, but she smiled at me and held me just like she used to do. What is everyone's favorite Toy Story? Mine's Toy Story 2. What about you, Tiana? What's your favorite? Hidden in the Shadows. Oh my goodness. One will always be my favorite. Mhm. Not him driving across the street. That's always like my favorite thing. Like, hello. But of course, Al's not gonna walk to work. Let's be so for real. He is not walking his booty across the street. Oh my goodness. And beyond. I don't think there's any Up references in here because Up doesn't come out for a while after this movie. Let me see. Yeah, Toy Story 2 is 1999. Up is like what, 2009? Yeah, I don't even think they would have had it like on their radar to put a reference in it. I'm actually excited about this. I mean it. I really am. I'm going to let go of the wall. He wouldn't. Two and beyond. Momentarily. You forgot root and tootness. Use your head. But I don't want to use my head. For pork chop. I am. Was. And he's In Japan, I know. He's not coming with us. Oh, so sad. Yeah, actually, I would say they are easy to meet. Woody's pretty easy to meet. Jesse's pretty easy to meet, and Buzz. They're like the three main ones. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got troubles. Well, I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together to see it through. Well, you got a friend in me. Looks like be a little bit smarter than I am. Bigger and stronger too, maybe. But none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy. The friendship will never die. You are out of your box. Shall we? Fair. I'll tell you what's not fair. Mm-mm. Not him being all late to catch this flight, like, the really important thing that he's been arranging for however long now, and he's, like, rushing to the airport. For the last time. I said Toy Story 2, Jimmy. That's cool. Japan's really awesome from what I hear. Mm, mm, mm. Jimmy, didn't I thought you said you were going to, Halloween Horror Nights. What time are you going? Or are you there now? Question mark. I finally defeated Zerg. Oh my, you guys are going late. Did you get like the express pass or are you just gonna wing the general admission? I didn't know they did Halloween Horror Nights on Tuesdays now. I guess that makes sense. They should be doing it, I feel like, during the week too. Wing the general admission. Hey, do what you got to do. I think you'll be fine. I mean, it's so early in the technically Halloween season, like so it's still September. So I feel like you probably should be fine. Use the wand of power. This should have been a ride at Disneyland. That would have been fun. Driving the Pizza Planet car. Ah! Yeah, 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 whatever. Yes, at least Disneyland has the Buzz Blasters and California Adventure has Toy Story Mania. Yeah, but I'm not a fan of either one of those. That might be controversial to say, but I don't really care for the Buzz Ion Blaster thing, and I don't really care for Toy Story Mania. Like I never ever do those shows. Shows? Rides. Um, I just wish I get it. It's fun, it's interactive, but I feel like they could have done something different. for Toy Story. Or at least, like, they're kind of the same ride, but in different parks, right? Like, it's on a slow moving vehicle where you're aiming something at a screen. Like, I feel like if you're gonna make one of the rides like that, make the other ride something different, you know? That's my critique. Toy Story Mania needs to be revamped, it's outdated. I honestly, BB, I have not gone on it since I think it got put into the parks. Like, that's how long I have not been on it. One of the few movie sequels that supersedes the first. I love this movie. I agree. I arguably say it's better than the first one too, and I love the first one. But I think it does better than the first one. Sadly, I'm not going anymore. My cousin didn't look at the days, and apparently it wasn't even happening tonight at all. He's now going to get the express tickets for us on October 2nd. Oh my. Well, at least you guys didn't lose any money, right? Hopefully. Yeah, the Buzz one is a little dated. It is nostalgic for me, and the other one is more Toy Story themed. California Adventure should have a Toy Story roller coaster like Disney World. Yeah. Or like something, I don't know, like that's what I think like the car ride would be kind of fun. Or I don't know. I'm trying to think of another scene from Toy Story that they could really like capitalize on. But I just feel like for California at least, it's like the same kind of slow moving ride that I'm like, why could we have like done something different? You know? Our Buzz Lightyear ride is changing and I'm like legit excited. That's cool. I love Toy Story Mania. Me and my dad always try to outscore each other when we do it. I like attractions that have an actual challenge or game to them. Yeah, again, I don't mind it so long as like there weren't two of almost the same style. Like the Buzz Lightyear one, again, you're like shooting things, whatever, to get points. That's kind of similar to the Midway Mania, Toy Story Midway Mania. Like you're again like playing a bunch of games with a screen and shooting things, and like I just feel like it's too similar. You know, I'm just a hater. That's what it boils down to. I'm a hater, but that's okay. Are you going to Halloween Horror Nights? I don't think I'm gonna go this year. I don't know if you were here in the beginning of the stream, but I go every year with my best friend, and she doesn't live here anymore. She moved in like the beginning of August, and she's not gonna be able to come back. So I don't think I'm gonna go because I can't go without her. Ooh, that would be fun. So will the ride, like the train in the beginning of three. I agree, that'd be fun. Or even if like they had a fun little sequence, like maybe it's a roller coaster, I don't know, through Sunnyside. Like I think that would have been fun. I forgot to say, you know the scene when they go through the luggage and there's all these different like paths for the luggage to go? I wonder if it really looks like that back there. Because it is really fascinating, like how they sort luggage. I don't know why I find it so fascinating, but I find it so fascinating. How does the luggage get to where it needs to go? What does the back room sequence look like? Oh, bye. I like how Mr. Potato Head has 0 votes in the poll because he's such a jerk sometimes. Does he have 0? I haven't even checked. Oh, he really does. I like Mr. Potato Head. He's a little salty guy. I like him for that. I don't now, do I like him better than Slinky, Ham, or Rex? I'm not sure, but I do like him. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, wasn't Bullseye in 4? I feel like he'll be in 5. I don't think he'll have a lot of screen time, but same old van. I'm very excited for Wicked too. Thank you for asking. Are you excited, Jimmy? He he he. Little does Andy know. I love when his arm is all like overly stuffed. Everything for a buck, buck, buck. I found a smile. Got a friend in me. You got to remember what your bell said when you got a friend in me. Hmm? To infinity and beyond. It's our destiny. You got a friend in me. Yes, you do. It's the truth. I'm gonna watch the bloopers. Use your head. But I don't want to use my head. Here's a cheese puffs and a key. And a rubber ducky and a yo-yo. The space for rent. Oh, if only we got a Bug's Life too. Are they gone? That's my favorite. The little end with Barbie. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Are they gone? Good. So good. Yay. I'm done. Finally. Sorry. I was sitting through the credits. Let's see. Night, BB. He's probably already gone. Thanks for stopping by. I'm just looking at the comments now. I was watching the little bloopers. Get back to studying. 2 more. I know. I will. I will. I will do you. I will make you guys proud. I wish we could pick our next watch party while you're live. Thank you. Thank you, Tiana. It's not over without the bloopers. Exactly. Exactly. Yay. Okay. Everyone's pretty much done. Good. Okay. So thank you all first and foremost for being here. And if you haven't already, please say happy birthday again to our friend Bumble. This was a delayed watch party for their birthday. So just make sure you say a little happy birthday on your way out. When is our next watch party? Great question, Tiana. Let me look at my handy dandy calendar real quick. Probably. Oh, let me look at my next week. This week might be a lot crazy to stick in another one, but let me see what we got going on next week. I'm guessing probably next Friday might be where it's at. October 3rd. Oh, sorry. I'm on the wrong week. Yeah, probably Friday the 10th, maybe. That's what I'm thinking, or the 8th. I will let you guys know by this weekend, either the 8th or the 10th. Oh no, it won't be the 8th. Just kidding. Sorry, guys. It won't be the 8th. I'm going to Dark Harbor, Queen Mary's Dark Harbor on the 8th. So it'll probably be the 10th, the Friday, a little bit later, like 7:30-ish. And we will probably jump right into Halloween stuff because obviously we'll be like a week already into a week and a half at that, or no, yeah, like a week and a half at that point into October. So I'm still debating. I'll put it in the Discord to feel out everyone, see what they're feeling. But I am leaning towards Halloween Town or Nightmare Before Christmas, just because we just did Hocus Pocus. But that's what I'm thinking. What time Eastern? So 7:30. So I'm 3 hours behind you guys. So that would be like 10:30 your time. But that's what I'm thinking. We're going to jump right into spooky season. Yeah, Tiana, when's your birthday? Yes, of course. Hopefully you're still here. When is your birthday? I like to put stuff in my calendar. You're not in our Discord, are you, Tiana? I don't think you are. Because I definitely like to make sure I tell people happy birthday in the chat if I know their birthday is coming up. We'll definitely do Haunted Mansion at some point, but I don't think that'll be our first one out of the gates. I'm honestly leaning towards Halloween Town. And I have a Halloween Town sweater, you guys, that I'm going to wear. And then hopefully I can get a pumpkin and we can do a little like pumpkin carving while the movie's on. I think that'd be fun. It's not till December 14th, but just was wondering. Okay, perfect. Okay, let me put it in my calendar though. Tiana birthday. If you're in Discord, that would be not in the Discord. Okay, no worries. Just keep popping in, and then as we get closer, Tiana, or if you already have it like decided which movie you want, you're welcome to put that in the chat now, but you can always tell me a little closer as we get closer to December. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping in again. Happy birthday, Bubble. And I will obviously keep you guys all updated. Hopefully everything goes smoothly and we'll be able to be here on the 10th. If anything changes, I will let you know. But for now, put it in your calendar, the 10th around 7:30 Pacific time. And we will do our first Halloween movie. Thank you. Bye, guys. Bye, Jimmy. Bye, Tiana. Bye, Bubble. Bye, Aaron, if you're still here. Bye, Saul, if you're still here. Have a good night, everyone. See you very, very soon.